Welcome back, student. This video clip is prepared for chemical reaction engineering subject, and the subtitle is reactors of different types in series. So consider a system of the reactor in series as shown in figure 4.17, in which CSTR is followed by the plug flow reactor, and that plug flow reactor is followed by another CSTR. So here we are using different reactors. So two CSTR and one plug flow reactor is connected in series. So this is the CSTR having volume V1. Then this is the plug flow reactor having volume V2, and the third reactor is the again CSTR. So in this case, the F0 is the molar flow rate, C0 is the concentration of limiting component A, X0 is the initial conversion. So after the reaction is taking place, we are obtaining X1 conversion and F1 molar flow rate. This is fed to the second reactor, which is plug flow reactor. And after the reaction is taking place in this reactor, we obtain the conversion X2 and the molar flow rate F2, and again this stream is fed to the another CSTR, which is having volume V3, and after the reaction is taking place, the conversion is achieved X3 and the molar flow rate is F3. So for this scheme, we are going to derive the equation. So we already know that the relation between conversion and molar flow rate is given by this formula. So we have already discussed this. So F1 is equal to F0 into 1 minus X1. So here X1 is the exit conversion after first reactor, that is CSTR. F2 is equal to F0 into 1 minus X2, where X2 is the again conversion after plug flow reactor, and F3 is the molar flow rate of final molar flow rate after CSTR, which is equal to F0 into 1 minus X3. So X3 is the final conversion. So we can write the mole balance for a last reactor. So we know that input is equal to output plus disappearance. So for third reactor, input is F2, output is F3, and rate of disappearance is given by minus R3 into V3. So from this, we can rearrange for V3. So F2 minus F3 divided by minus R3, and again you have to put the values of F2 and F3 from these two equations and solve this equation, and we get F3 divided by F0 is equal to X3 minus X2 upon minus R3. So this is the equation number 4.53. Then we can write the performance equation for first reactor, which is also a CSTR. So doing the material balance and rearranging the equations, we get V1 upon F0 is equal to X1 minus X0 divided by minus R1. So this is the equation number 4.54. Then intermediate plug flow reactor, that means middle reactor, which is the plug flow reactor. So this reactor is V2 minus divided by F0 is equal to X1 integration X1 X2 dx upon minus R. So this is the plug flow reactor, therefore the integration is necessary for performance equation. So the performance equation and relationships are shown graphically in figure 4.18. So this is the figure 4.18, which shows the relation between relation between 1 upon minus r versus x. So x is conversion. You have to plot the x means conversion on x-axis and 1 upon minus r values on y-axis. Then we obtain this curve. And as we know that the first reactor is CSTR, so we have to take the rectangular area. So that rectangular area is equal to V1 divided by F0. Then intermediate is the plug flow reactor. So conversion is x1 to x2. So for plug flow reactor, we are taking the area under curve. So this is the area under curve, and this area is given by V2 divided by F0. And third reactor is again CSTR. So conversion is x2 to x3. So you have to take the rectangular area, which is equal to F3 divided by F0. So in this way, we can calculate the various areas from this graph for these reactors. Similarly, we can arrange again the plug flow reactor. That means here the plug flow reactor is followed by CSTR, and again it is followed by plug flow reactor. In the previous case there are two CSTRs. In this case there are only one plug flow reactor. Two plug flow reactor and one CSTR. So here again this is the plug flow reactor, this is CSTR, and another one is last reactor is the plug flow reactor. So same notation you have to use, F0, C0, molar, initial molar flow rate, this is the concentration, this is the conversion. Then after that we are obtaining x1 conversion and F1 molar flow rate. Then again the reaction is taking place here. Then conversion is achieved from x1 to x2, and the molar flow rate is F2. And this stream you have to feed again third reactor, which is the plug flow reactor. So final conversion is x3 and final molar flow rate is F3. So you have to do the material balance as shown in previous slides. So first we can do the material balance for plug flow reactor. So this is the equation for plug flow reactor. V1 upon F0 is equal to conversion x0 to x1 dx upon minus r. So this is the rate of disappearance, and conversion is taking place from 0 to x1. Then second one is the CSTR. So the performance equation is written in this form: V2 divided by F0, where V2 is the volume of second reactor, F0 is the initial molar flow rate, x2 minus x1 divided by minus r2. So x2 is nothing but the conversion obtained from the second reactor. And again this stream is fed to the third reactor, which is the plug flow reactor. So again the equation is become as F3 divided by F0 is equal to integration x2 to x3 dx upon minus r. So x2 to x3 and dx upon minus r. So these are the performance equation for these three reactors. And again we can show the graphical representation for these reactors. So we have to plot again 1 upon minus r versus x, and we obtain this curve. Then the first reactor is the plug flow reactor. So conversion is 0 to x1. So you have to consider the area under curve, because this reactor is plug flow reactor. So therefore we have to consider the area under curve. So this area is equal to V1 upon F0. So from this we can calculate the area V1. Then again second reactor is the CSTR reactor. So conversion is from x1 to x2. So you have to mark conversion here. and then you have to take the rectangular area for the CSTR. Then this area is equal to V2 upon F0. So we have to put the value of F0, then we are obtaining value of V2. And again, there is third reactor is again plug flow reactor, which is having the volume V3. So again X2 to X3 conversion, you have to mark here X3 conversion, and you have to consider the area under curve because this is the plug flow reactor. So area under this curve is equal to V3 upon F0. If you put the value of F0 here, then we get the value of V3. So in this way, we can connect the different reactors in series to obtain the best conversion. Thank you.